His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Gaur Premanande, glorious to the Son of God, all glorious to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Krishna, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami, Namaste Saraswati. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Giranjana Salakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Rovishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Jati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajantam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parajana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakam Zitam Scha Hey Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandho Devapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishubhanu Siddhadevi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakapa Turvyascha Kripa Sindhu Evascha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Pranitananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 14, Pregnancy of Deity in the evening, text number 51. Maitreya
Uvacha
Shrutva Bhagavatam's Pautram Amodata Titir Vrisham Putrayos Shavadam Krishna Viditsvasin Mahamanaha Maitreya Uvacha Shrutva Bhagavatam's Pautram Amodata Titir Vrisham Putrayos Shavadam Krishna Viditsvasin Mahamanaha
Maitreya Uvacha Shrutva Bhagavatam Pautram Amodata Ditir Vrisham Putrayosa Padam Krishna
Putrayascha Vadam Krishna
Viditva Sin Mahamana.
Viditva Sin Mahamana.
Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya Uvacha
Shutva Bhagavatam Pautram
Shutva Bhagavatam Pautram
Amodata Viti Brisham
Amodata Viti Visham
Putrayascha Vadam Krishna
Putrayascha Vadam Krishna
Viditva Sin Mahamana.
Viditva Sin Mahamana.
Ladies.
Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya Uvacha
Bhagavatam Pautram
Shutva Bhagavatam Pautram
Amodata Ditir Vrisham
Amodata Viti Visham
Putrayascha Vadam Krishna
Putrayascha Vadam Krishna
Viditva Sim Mahamanaha
Viditva Sin Mahamana.
Maitreya Uvacha.
Maitreya Uvacha
The sage Maitreya said,
The sage Maitreya said,
Shrutva,
Shutva
by hearing,
by hearing
Bhagavatam,
Bhagavatam
to be a great devotee of the Lord,
To be a great devotee of the Lord.
Potram,
Pautram
grandson,
Grandson.
Amodata,
Amodata.
took pleasure,
Took pleasure.
Diti, Diti, Prisham,
Visham
very greatly,
very greatly
Putrayo,
Putrayo
of two sons,
Of two sons.
Cha,
Cha
also,
also
Vadam,
Vadam
the killing,
The killing.
Krishna,
Krishna
by Krishna,
by Krishna
Viditva,
Viditva
knowing this,
knowing this
Asit,
Asit
became,
became
Mahamana,
Mahamana
highly pleased in mind.
highly pleased in mind.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The sage Maitreya said, hearing that her grandson would be a great devotee and that her sons would be killed by Krishna, Diti was highly pleased in mind. We repeat, the sage Maitreya said,
The sage Maitreya said,
hearing that her grandson
hearing that her grandson
would be a great devotee
would be a great devotee
and that her sons would be killed by Krishna,
and that her sons would be killed by Krishna,
Diti was highly pleased in mind.
Diti was highly pleased in mind.
Purport, Diti was very aggrieved to learn that because of her untimely pregnancy, her sons would be demons and would fight with the Lord. But when she heard that her grandson would be a great devotee and that her two sons would be killed by the Lord, she was very satisfied. As the wife of a great sage and the daughter of a great Prajapati, Daksha, she knew that being killed by the personality of Godhead is a great fortune. Since the Lord is absolute, the acts of violence and non-violence are both on the absolute platform. There is no difference in such acts of the Lord. Mundane violence and non-violence have nothing to do with the Lord's acts. A demon killed by him attains the same result as one who attains liberation after many, many births of penance and austerity. The word Brisham is significant herein because it indicates that Diti was pleased beyond her expectations. The text again. Maitreya Vacha Shutva Bhagavatam Pautram Amraya Stravidam Krishna Viditvasi Mahamanaha. Sage Maitreya said, hearing that her grandson would be a great devotee and her sons would be killed by Krishna, Diti was highly pleased in mind. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswatam Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Sundavadi Paskatyade Siddharna. mentioned that by associating with Krishna, we become benefited. Benefit in the sense that we come closer, at least, to our original consciousness, which is called consciousness of Krishna. That doesn't mean that everyone who has physical presence of Krishna immediately becomes conscious of Krishna. Prabhupada writes that thousands of years ago, when Krishna was actually on this planet, although thousands of people saw Krishna, but most of them didn't have any idea who Krishna was. There was maybe a few Pandavas, the residents of Vrindavan, they knew something about Krishna or Dwarka, but most people didn't know. They thought Krishna was a great person, attractive person, etc. But exactly who Krishna was, that was not fully revealed to them. Because Krishna says, Naham prakasha sarvasha yoga maya samavrita buddhayam nabijanati lokayam ajam abhinam. I never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. Them I am covered by my eternal creative potency yoga maya, and so the deluded world knows me not. I'm unborn and inexhaustible. In other words, Krishna's energy, called Yoga Maya, can either reveal Krishna or hide him. And even Krishna is standing before us, which is the case, for instance, as the deity. We may think that the deity is something different from Krishna. But at least, according to our scripture, for instance, when the Brahmin was asked by another Brahmin to take as his wife his daughter, and the Brahmin said, well, I'm a poor Brahmin, your family objects. This is unheard of, that a poor Brahmin would marry the daughter of a rich, aristocratic Brahmin. So let's go before the deity. And as you know the story, it went before the deity, and the younger Brahmin told Gopal deity, you're going to be the witness. If anything goes wrong, I'm going to call you as a witness. And when they went back to their village or city, whatever it may be, then the elderly Brahmin called his family together and said, I want to give in marriage my daughter to this young illiterate Brahmin who's poor. They said, this is impossible. That if you do that, then the wife said, and the other daughter said, we'll commit suicide, etc. The elderly Brahmin was a little perplexed. I'd like to give away my daughter in charity to this younger Brahmin, but it'd be a little messy seeing everyone dead in my house. And who's going to sweep the floors? So he decided that he didn't say anything. He was a little bewildered what to do. Later on, when the young Brahmin came, the elderly Brahmin's son took a stick and chased him away. In any case, it was finally agreed by the elderly Brahmin, by his son, by the family, by the younger Brahmin in the villages, that if Gopal came as a witness, then the elderly Brahmin could give in charity in marriage to the younger Brahmin, his daughter. The young Brahmin went back to Vrindavan, saw Gopal, told Gopal, you must come and act as a witness. So Gopal said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll come as a four-handed form, Vishnu form, and act as a witness. The Brahmin said, no, you must come as a witness, or else you'll get implicated in sinful reactions. So Gopal said, well, I don't know, I would like to come, but I'm a deity, so a deity can't walk. So the younger Brahmin said, well, if you can talk, you can walk. Gopal said, well, that makes a lot of sense. He got me on that one. So he said, yes, I'll come and act as a witness, but don't turn, I'll walk with you back to Vijayanagara, but don't turn around, because whenever you see me, then I'll stand there and I won't move. You'll know I'm there because you can hear my ankle bells. You can cook 1 kilo of rice every day for me. There's a lot of rice. Because when you're walking, you get a good appetite. So finally they arrived at the village. When the younger Brahmin couldn't hear the ankle bells, he turned around and he saw the Gopal deity smiling at him. And then he called for all the villages, and Gopal actually testified to everyone. Someone should have had a tape recorder. Heard Gopal's testimony. So for us it may seem like a story, but Chaitanya Charitamrita is not simply a bunch of stories to put us to sleep at night. There are actually accounts of persons who had dealings with Krishna. And in this particular case, it's a dealings with the deity of Krishna. And then of course we have Chora Kishora Gopinath, who hid the condensed milk, the Shira, from the Pujari so he can give it to Madhavendra Puri. So he's considered Kora, which is a thief. Of course, it's hard to imagine that someone's offering you some sweet rice, you hide it somewhere, and then where do you put it? You thief. It was already offered to him. But anyhow, the devotees like the idea that Krishna has a variety of moods, so therefore he's called Kora, or a thief, because he stole the Shira, the condensed milk. Therefore, Krishna, of course, if he manifested himself as a full-fledged personality, we had 2 little figures here dancing with us in Kirtan, for us it would be pretty ecstatic, but if someone else walked in, it would be very confusing to them. Because nowadays they have robots and things like that. They think, wow, these people are really inventive. These 2 little robots, they're dancing with them. Previously, people would become really disturbed. What's going on here? What kind of children do they have? Super midgets. But actually, if Krishna wanted to, he could dance. It would be too disturbing to us. In Vrindavan, it is said when Sanatana Goswami was doing Madhukari and he came to the house of the Brahmin, and there was Madan Mohan, that he was playing outside with the Brahmin's children as if he was just another child in the house. So these things are quite inconceivable to us. Just as when we chant Hare Krishna, it's almost inconceivable to us that Krishna is actually personally present there with his entire spiritual world, practically speaking. And because we don't accept it, therefore Krishna doesn't disappoint us. Because our not accepting it is a very complicated psychological, there are many complicated psychological reasons why we don't accept that Krishna and his name are the same. For one thing, it would spoil our material life. And as long as we have plans for material existence, that somehow or another we'll be successful or honored or whatever else. We're curious about something. Or as long as we have plans for material existence, Krishna won't spoil our plans. He's trying to wake us up, but he won't do it in such a way that we want to go back to sleep. Why'd you wake me up? I want to go back to sleep. Krishna is waking us up in such a way is that when we wake up, we won't want to go back to sleep. Therefore, it's a question of voluntary surrender, voluntary understanding, just like we don't force the people in Timisoara come here and hear the Srimad Bhagavatam class. We don't have one devotee assigned. Every day you have to drag someone in here. Let me go! No, you're going to listen to the class. You're going to hear about Krishna and surrender. No, let me go. No, it's voluntary. People can voluntarily come and hear about Krishna, and people can voluntarily leave and not hear about Krishna. People can read about Krishna anywhere, they can hear about Krishna, they can serve Krishna. It's voluntary. And if they do, they get Krishna's association as much as they really want it. Majority of people want Krishna's association to help them materially. And it could be from the gross level that we want Krishna's association so he can cure my distress or distresses. Whenever I feel bad, I chant Hare Krishna. And when I feel good, I chant my favorite song. So we have the bees and we rub them whenever we need the genie to come out and help us. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And of course, sometimes we actually develop a little faith that Krishna took away my distress, and now, rub the beats a little bit more, and a house, and a wife, and a color TV. Jai Jagadish Hari. And this is actually the way things really work. The Brihad Bhagavatamrita, we can see that Gop Kumara is chanting the Gopal mantra, but in order to achieve different material successes at first, and then to elevate himself spiritually. He doesn't immediately chant Hare Krishna and go back to the spiritual world. He makes progress from, practically speaking, ignorance, vikarma, to karma, going to Indraloka, to Mahaloka, to Tapaloka, to Brahmaloka, to Mahakala Loka, impersonal liberation, to Shiva Loka, Mahashiva Loka, to Vaikuntha, and Ayodhya, and Dwaraka, and finally he goes to Vrindavan. Because those desires have to be developed. Of course, it's not that we should simply think, I'm going to chant Hare Krishna, and at the end of my life, Prabhupada promised if I simply chant Hare Krishna 16 rounds and at least try to follow the 4 other principles, then he's guaranteed me I'll go back to Godhead. So I'll pick up my beads and chant, any way I can to get these rounds done and follow the best I can the 4 other principles. And then at the end of life, we'll just be waiting. Will I come to airplane? What happened? He lied to me. I got cheated. I want my refund. No, it's a continuous process. If we chant Hare Krishna even once, we can become fully conscious of Krishna. But we actually have to chant Hare Krishna. In the sense, we have to actually ask Krishna, Srimati Radharani, to engage us in their loving service. Otherwise, why will they engage us in their loving service if we don't want it? And of course, we don't know what the loving service is, why would they ask for it? So that has to be revealed to us by trying to engage in their service, especially by trying to distribute Krishna consciousness to others, because that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. If we simply listen to what he said and try to do it, that's called service. Whether we're doing it purely out of love and devotion, that may be questionable. Because if it was purely out of love and devotion, we'd be completely in ecstasy, we'd be actually directly engaged in the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be a perfect instrument for the distribution of Krishna consciousness. But we're learning to hear what the instructions are and then hopefully get some realization, some understanding, so we can apply it within our lives. The hearing is so that we say, oh, that's right, that's what I'm supposed to do. So that we can see, well, this is something I can practice, I can try out during the day and see if it works enough. Not that at the end of the class we walk away and say, that was a good class. I can't remember what it was all about. I didn't fall asleep, so it must have been pretty good. Somehow or another he kept me awake, said something, I can't remember what it was, but it's pretty interesting. I know I should apply it. If I ever could remember what it was, I'll do it. No, we actually have to take away something with us so that we can try to practice it during the day. That's the whole idea. And if we practice it during the day, then Krishna sees we're serious and he'll give us more understanding. Didami buddhi yogam tam. So we can practice it more often during the day and with greater purity of intention. That is, with more enthusiasm to please Krishna. Then we get Krishna's association more. Of course, we can see at first we're only in distress, only coming here trying to get relief from our material existence, so we become prepared to go out and enjoy again. And then we become a little convinced that actually maybe there's something more here. Maybe I could actually get a few extra euros, whatever it is here. What's the money here? Lei. Yeah. You know, I've learned a lot. At least we first have always learned how to distribute books, then they learn how to sell paintings, then they learn how to sell records, then they learn how to sell anything. You know, stick around, maybe, get rich. Then I can get a nicer house, I can get a wife, etc., who knows how to cook. And life will be good. And I'll chant Hare Krishna every Janmashtami. Come to visit the temple, give him a little donation, put a little wish into the box, throw a little donation, give a little wish. It's like people, sometimes they go to there's some kind of fountain and they throw some money in and give a wish, so we throw a little money into the box and give a wish. And then of course, if it does work, we actually get a little bit better material existence, and we hear about, there's even planets called the heavenly planets. We develop some faith that maybe I could even go there. Right, hear about Indraloka, Nanda Kandana forest, and the Apsaras, and etc. Soma Rasa. Sounds exactly what I'm looking for here. Go there, it's legal intoxication. You get healthy instead of sick. And the ladies there are thousands of times more beautiful than they are here, and they're thousands of times more submissive. Yeah, it's worthwhile to stick around and chant Hare Krishna a little longer, so you get it right there. And for those who are a little bit more advanced, they start realizing that they read about Indra, how he has so much difficulty. He gets cursed all the time, and he can't control his senses either, and he gets cursed and winds up in lotus flower for thousands of years. He gets eyes all over his body. Very hard to go to sleep at night. Because it's very hard to hide anything from Indra also. You look at it, he looks asleep, but actually he's got two eyes open somewhere you don't see. Anyhow, it must be, just imagine if you had thousands of eyes all over your body, how disturbing it would be. You have to have some brain to see everything that's going on, all around you. In any case, it doesn't seem as pleasant. Therefore, one may hear about maybe there's liberation. So one chants Hare Krishna, and more or less, one is not really interested in Krishna. One is interested in what Krishna can give one. And if the deity can give us something, sure, we'll raise our hands and say, I surrender. But one has to develop some interest in Krishna himself. Therefore, we hear about how Krishna is in our heart, what he's trying to help, how he's trying to help us, and that ultimately all these material benefits will not be lasting or very satisfying. So therefore, we try to do something actually to please Krishna. But there's not much we can do to please Krishna, except for trying to become Krishna conscious ourselves by following this process of sadhana bhakti, hearing and chanting about Krishna, and at the same time trying to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his mission by telling others about Krishna. If we think we have some other purpose of life in our relationships other than to help people become Krishna conscious, then of course we're going to be an illusion. And the result of being an illusion is that we stay an illusion. We either get more an illusion or a little less an illusion, but when we act to others an illusion, we definitely are an illusion, and that helps us stay an illusion. And we act towards others as if they're Krishna's eternal servants, and we try to appropriately serve them to help them become Krishna conscious, then we make progress in real Krishna consciousness. So we have a choice. We can have a whole conception of life where Krishna is not there, or he's there whenever we need him or want him. So sometimes he sneaks in there and we say, how did you get in here? What are you doing here in my consciousness? Get out. Sorry. Opened the wrong door. So we want Krishna there. He'll be there if we want to, but we have to serve him. The spiritual world, everyone is serving. No one can get to the spiritual world just to take a peek. Let me see what Krishna looks like. If I like him, I'll stay Krishna conscious. If I don't, then forget it. No, we really want to become conscious of Krishna. We have to want to become conscious of Krishna. And Krishna knows exactly what we want. And to want to become conscious of Krishna means we have to agree to serve him with his present body, mind, and words. That's how we show Krishna that we want to be conscious of him. Not that my mind is doing one thing, my body is doing something else. My conception of life is completely different, and Krishna is supposed to surrender and reveal himself to me. It's like a child saying, I want to go home. I want to eat. I want to go to sleep. Parents don't have any idea what the child wants. The child's confused. So the mother won't do anything. If the child says, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat, then the mother will think the child wants to eat, and she'll feed the child. So we actually want Krishna, then Krishna will reveal himself. And we want so many other things, then Krishna will reciprocate with us accordingly. But we can't get Krishna and so many other things at the same time. Of course, when we get so many other things, when we see Krishna's reciprocation, and we develop a little faith that actually Krishna is there. And therefore, after a while, one may realize that why do I want so many other things? Like Dhruva Maharaj wanted a kingdom greater than that of his great-grandfather. But then he thought, why should I get such a kingdom? Krishna is much more attractive. Krishna is eternal, my relation with Krishna is eternal, but a kingdom greater than that of my great-grandfather may come and go. So why should I ask for something insignificant when I can get Krishna? So now in our conditioned state, through the influence of Maya, we're thinking maybe Krishna is there, maybe not, Krishna is not there, maybe Krishna can help me, I'll test it out. I'll do service and I'll see if he actually helps me. If I get free from distress, if I get what I need, if I actually understand things more clearly, if I actually get free from my material misconceptions. So we perform service and we just watch and see what happens. But if we actually chant Hare Krishna, actually wanting to become conscious of Krishna, wanting to become devotional in relation to Krishna, wanting to serve Krishna and his mission. If we do that practically, and then Krishna will reciprocate, and we'll find out that not only Krishna is theoretically there, but he's actually there. And then we can actually understand something what Krishna is really like. They're fighting against Krishna, but they're not ordinary demons. Not every demon, we can't think, well, I'll become a demon in that way. I always wanted to be a demon. You do so many things that you can't do as a devotee. So like, because most demons are not very qualified. Even with the Hare Krishna movement, become a demon, it's not that. We're going to get some opportunity. My next lifetime, I'm sure, because I was a devotee, but I became a demon, I'm sure I'll get some interesting position where I can fight against Krishna and be killed by him. Now, most demons don't get that opportunity. Most of us were gatekeepers that by Kunti got cursed by Kumaras. So we can't expect that. But this is an example that's being used so that we can appreciate any kind of association with Krishna is beneficial. Because even they got killed, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they had to come back as Ravana and Shishupal, and Ravana and Kumbhakarna, and then Shishupal and Dandavakra. And then finally they were reestablished in the position as gatekeepers after becoming Jagai Mata. We can see that if we don't have the right conception when we're dealing with Krishna, we don't get the benefit, the full benefit. So when we chant Hare Krishna, if we don't have the right conception, then we won't be able to really chant Hare Krishna. And we can't get the right conception unless we dedicate our activities in Krishna's service. It's not that I'm going to do whatever I want during the day, and then I'm going to sit down and chant Hare Krishna and everything will be revealed to me. No, Krishna is watching us. Indra may have many eyes, but Krishna has a lot more. Indra has to go to sleep, and Krishna never goes to sleep. We can't tell Krishna, Krishna, can you go away for a few minutes? I got something to do, I don't want to. It's embarrassing. Give me a break, just 5 minutes. Get lost. We don't see this little, four-arm man walking over. I'll be back in 5 minutes. No, he's watching us all the time. Even when we're asleep, even when we're dreaming, he's watching. How is he reacting to this dream? So Krishna, we have to sincerely try to serve Krishna. And it's not like Krishna's watching us, let's see if he made a mistake. He made a mistake. All right, now we're going to get you. You said you were a devotee, but now I'm going to get you. You disobeyed me. Thunderbolt. All right. Sorry. No, Krishna is actually trying to see what we can do right also, especially in devotional service. So we try to make some attempt to help others become Krishna conscious, especially ourselves, to become Krishna conscious. And then try to help others. Try to see them in relation to Krishna and try to help them. Krishna will be very pleased and will actually be able to understand what this Hare Krishna movement is all about. So stop there. Mercy. Multimesh. 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 So, any short questions? Yes.
I want to ask that we hear all the time that even if somebody does some service without knowing, they also get purified. So maybe they don't know what to say or thinking of Krishna, they also get purified.
Yeah, even we get purified. Everyone gets purified to some degree, according to what they want, according to their consciousness. If you come in contact with fire, you're going to get hot. But if you wear protective gloves, you're not going to get so hot. So yeah, Gati Sakriti, Unmukti Bhakti Sakriti, whatever, yeah, you get some benefit. But we shouldn't rely so much on that.
No, I was thinking that, for example, we may chant and not think of Krishna while we're chanting, but still by saying his name we get purified.
Not necessarily.
You don't get purified. Like, for example, the
Maybe
people that do service and get purified without thinking of Krishna is not the same in a certain
They probably
way.
get more purified than we do. Because if we commit offenses while we're chanting, then we help grow the weeds. So one who's innocent, who doesn't know, then he makes advancement. But it's not like he's in a better position. In the sense that if you're in ignorance, you have the only way to go is up. So they make advancement towards up. When we have some knowledge and we don't utilize it, then we may be more elevated, but the way we're maybe going is down. But it's not like you're more elevated because you're in ignorance. But you're getting more benefit than we are. Because if we commit offenses, then we don't take, then we're cultivating the weeds. So therefore we should try for at least Nama Bhas rather than the Nama Parat. Just like if Krishna walked in here now and we say, oh, what are you doing here? And we go back, reading Time magazine. He's still here, huh? So Krishna's personally present, we're ignoring it. So what is our attitude? What is our love for Krishna? How are we cultivating? What is Krishna going to reveal to us? We'll just, we'll simply get Krishna say, all right, I'm here. You don't want me? I'll just go further and further away. That way he won't disturb us when we're meditating on something else. All right, we'll stop there. Thank you very much. Grantaraj Shriman Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Prahladananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhakti Maharaj Ki Jai. Oh, you didn't introduce Bhakti Prabhupada Maharaj.
Jai.
You probably recognize his, you probably knew his brother. And now he's manifested himself as more.